Howdy folks, welcome to episode 64. Hopefully my voice is a little bit better this time around. We'll see. But I think we got the mic fixed. I think I found the issue that was going on with the mic. So that's kind of cool. I'm happy to report that. Let's see, do we need to refill this at all? No. Okay. So what we're going to do is... I'll show you on the map here in a second, but I'm glad we did this with these because we need to, we do need to come up this way and go across this track. So I think what we'll do is we'll make a crossing in here, like a 90-degree somewhere, either one or both of these or whatever. And then we're going to come through here and go up to the oil refinery. So let's actually go over there. Do we have a fast travel over here? Before I leave the area, do we have a fast travel there? Okay. All right. Actually, let's get this. Let's see what we can do as far as getting that built. Maybe we'll get this to go over there. Actually, what we should do is we should put the too many actuallys. What we should do is put the our 90-degree thing in here. So the question is it better to put a 90-degree across both of these? They're not parallel. I mean, I think that answers the question right there. Since they're not parallel, is it even going to make sense to try to put in a 90 on both of these? Or, see, we can put a 90 right in here. Or even a 45. Let's try the 45. Let's see how that works. Crossover 45. Why does this look like it's going to be the other way? Can we rotate this? See, we want to go... Yeah, we want to go like this. There we go. That's what we want. We want this down here, and let me see. Let's go like this, and see what the 45 looks like. I mean, that's about what we want to do, right? So we could put this in here. What if we just connect it right here, right by the switch? Is it? Of course it puts it on the other side. Can we do this, maybe? I like how it insists on putting it on the wrong side no matter what you do. I gotta love that. Okay, so we're gonna go like this. We're gonna delete both of these. We're gonna delete this one. And then we're gonna go like this. And put this one in here. I mean, is that where we want it? Yeah. Yeah, that looks like a good angle. Okay. And then, let me see. Let's go like this. Rail track. And is that the way we want to go with the switch? Because I'm kind of thinking this switch might be better coming off of this side. Yeah, let's do this. I'll show you what I mean. We want to go, it's going to be from the left. Yeah. So we'll go like this. No, we want it to go from the right. I got it backwards. We want to go from the right. Right switch, like that. So that's what we want to do. We want to be able to come out either way on this, so we can come from this other thing and go to either here or here. And so yeah, I think we're going to need another crossover here too. So let's just lay a piece of track so we can use it as a measuring stick thingy. And this is going to come down here, right? Somewhere. And then this piece of track is going to come off of here. And we're going to want to hit it at about a 90, right? So it's going to be about here is where we want this. Is it even going to, is it going to let us? Maybe we'll have to do a 45. No, it'll let us do a 90. It's just, yeah. No, I don't think it will. It's not going to let us get that sharp. Okay. So we're going to have to go at a 45. All right. Something like this. So let's see if we can stick a 45 in here. See? Like this. It's not even going to fit either, is it? I don't think it's going to fit. Let's see. Because that, it's still going to be too much that way. Okay. So that isn't going to just, I think that's not going to be a realistic option. So we'll just forget that part. And we'll do something else with that switch. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to take this track. And we want to come down to here. And we'll see if it lets us do it with the number 5 thing, with the 5 lock. Let's see. No? It's not going to let us? No, it's not even telling me why. That's funny. Okay, so we're just going to go like this then. We're going to get it closer. That's not that big of a deal. I think we know where we want to go. Let me get up in the air here so we can see where our target is. Can we see it? Because it's over there. It's over here somewhere. Let's try that. Let's see how that looks. That looks nice and smooth. Okay. I wanted to get close to this tree here without having to remove the tree. We'll see if we can... It just goes over. Where is it? Oh, it's over here. Okay. It's way over here. All right. There we go. It looked like it worked. Let's see. Let's go like this. We're going to clear this off since we're going back this way anyway. And like that. So I found the issue was actually the USB cable for my mic was adding in this low buzzing. You know, that kind of thing. It was like this constant thing. That was actually from, and you wouldn't think, you know, the USB data would have some kind of checksum on it or something. It's not just sending like a, I would have assumed it's not just sending like a waveform through there and allowing data corruption in. That it, you know, that it has some kind of protocol that it actually like uses checksums to make sure that it's doing. I guess not. I don't know. Maybe that's how they got audio through, because audio is pretty high bandwidth for USB. So maybe that's how they're doing it. But anyway, yeah, I figured out that, yeah, I got a different cable. I just swapped out the cable for, because, you know, I got like a whole drawer full of USB cables. We all do, right? It's kind of like the junk drawer in the fridge, in the kitchen. You have the junk drawer where, you know, you have a bunch of random, you know, things that came out of other things and, you know, tools. And let's get rid of that tree because that's obnoxious. Yeah, we'll have to figure out what we're going to do with that thing because I don't think we'll be able to cross over this. All right. I mean, we could make like a bridge that raises up, but we don't have enough room to do that either. So we're going to come up this way. And I think we're going to have to start at the... Honestly, I think we're going to have to start at the other thing because here. Let's go like this. This is going to come up here. Yeah. We got some terrain issues there anyway. So let's go over to, we're just going to, I don't want to teleport over there because I do want to see what our terrain looks like on the way there. And it's not too bad. But this is what we need to know is this. Where do we connect? So we're going to go this hole. I mean, this is better than the Pine Valley one where it was like so crowded you couldn't get in. You remember that? You had to really engineer a way to get into the Pine Valley one. And then we're going to need these. So we're going to put these in here first. Remember we had that thing where we cheated, where we kind of went between the platforms instead of shunting onto them? Because you can only do like 2 things at a time. Let's see, will this actually... Yeah, it won't. Okay. It won't curve that much. What if we go like this? It's going to take a while. I don't think it'll let us curve that much. I don't know. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. I know I could just hit the thing, but I need to fix my OBS. I've got a key stroke that basically swaps which monitor it's recording from. And that's the star key. See, I don't think we can get through there. Even at the sharpest possible turn. No, it won't go through there. But we can build a track that would merge into this. I'm kind of tempted not to cheat this time. I don't know why. And the other thing we could do is we could build an elevated track up here and do it. But let's just build it this way for now so we can get this done. We're going to need switches here in order to do this. You know what? Let's do this too. Let's get all this stupid nature out of the way. A bunch of stupid nature in the way so we can see what we're doing because we can't see anything. Is it letting me take that rock out? It's so loud. The trees are so loud. That one too. This. And this. Is this still there? Why is it still there? Okay. And then we're going to need these two. Get these out of the way. And the rocks. And the pine cones. Is there an ant's nest? Remember the ant's nest on one of the maps? Which map was that? That was cool though. Oh, okay. So, we need to have a... Let's go like this. Let's extend this out as best we can. And we're going to go... Really? Okay. We're going to come out this way. And I think, if I remember correctly, need a switch for that one. And so we'll go like this. That. We need that. And then this needs to be connected to that. That should do it. So we should be able to connect these. Is it going to let me? It won't let me get to... It won't let me see the link. There we go. All right, and then this one, connect to that. There we go. All right. And then this one, I know we can extend a little bit. And this one we're going to extend at least as much as we can. There we go. Okay. Yeah, honestly, it might be better to just make an elevated platform that comes out from over here. The trick is how to get it. I guess we would need to do raised track, like to do the angles. You know what I mean? No, you don't. To use the number 5 thing to, yeah, to angle it. Can we get that stick out of there? No. Okay. All right. Got enough garbage here? Holy. All right. Make some room here. So I think to do the lumber thing, let's see, where would that be? That's all this stuff here. See, to do the lumber, you would have to lay down a piece of track. I'm curious to do it now. Let's see. Let's do the wall. Wall with rails. So you would do this, and then let's go like this. We're going to go back there. And then we're going to go up. What's the degrees? Where do we do our degrees? There we go. Probably want to do like a 3 degree. See, even with 3-degree incline, we can get over this. We can get over the top of the thing. Because then you just... you totally cheat it. I don't know that I want to do that, though. I don't think I want to do that right now. All right. So we do need to get a bunch of track out this way. And which way is that? Okay, that's back in the, okay, so we got plenty of room. We can go forever on this if we want. So let's just go like this. And let's do 0. Yep. We just want to go in a straight line for the most part. So go right past the rocks. All right. Because we probably should put some, like, you know what? We need yards to shunt and stuff like that back here too. So let's go like this. So we do need to be able to. Whoops. We do need to be able to I totally, yeah, nice. Let's try that again. We do need to be able to put, you know, move cards and swap which car we're doing and all that stuff. So let's go like this. We're going to put a bunch of this out here. You can do it. You can do it right there. There we go. Okay. So then we're going to throw out all of our track. Okay, let's try this again. I mean, we could do that in both directions too, but I think we're fine with that. All right. That's fine. Let's get all this out of here. What is that? Is that just a... It's just a deco stick? Okay. That's fine. All right. Go like this. Come on. There we go. A little bit more. Is this one just not gonna... Is it... Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, is it gonna disappear? Alright. And then these, we do need to get rid of these. And we'll get rid of these things that are right in the way of our switches, because we can't see our switches. Okay. Stupid nature. Get out of here. Get out. Shoo. Shoo. Pine cones. Alright. Alright. That. We'll get rid of that one before it even has a chance to be in the way. Whoa. Alright. Another rock. It just floats. I like how it not only, you know, yeets, but then it just stops too. What was the physics behind that? You know what I mean? What calculation came to that conclusion? Alright. We're just going to go like this. We're just going to go out however many, 100, 200 meters, whatever it is. Let's go like this. There we go. I mean, the farther we go out, the more trees we have to clear out too, right? And then this one. All right, so let's get rid of all these too. Clearing all the trees. Clearing all the trees. I just had this thought like, wait, did I start recording? That's always a good feeling to have like 25 minutes in, you know? I have done that before, but I noticed a lot quicker than that. And then you have to, like, you know, rewind all the stuff that you did and then redo it as if it's the first time. So that's really fun. I did that way back in the Empyrean days. Okay, we're going to leave that there. We're just going to leave it treacherous. That looks like it should go away, doesn't it? It looks like it's in the way, and it doesn't belong there. Like it's going to crash our train. Okay. More of these, more of these. And then I think we should be able to connect all this. Come on. It's a whole lot. There we go. It'd be interesting if they added in things like, you know, have workers come out and clear the stuff for you. You use the money that you earn. And then they come out and they're like, chop, chop, chop. Chop, chop, chop. Like little worker bees. Okay. And then one more. Make sure that we got the end of that. We'll leave that there. That'll stop the train from overrunning the end, right? Okay. Okay, and it's just so much. We found the mother lode. Come on. Because we're going to need these. We're going to need these to drop off a bunch of stuff. Let's see. That one is just deco. Yep. Yeah, we're going to need these in order to be able to shunt our train on this because of this stupid thing. So maybe we will make an elevated... You can always make a platform that's over this way, that's elevated over this side. So it's not quite in the way and not on top of the other one. I suppose you could do that too. All right. I think that's all of that. So let's get our track heading out. See, I don't want to go to that way yet. So, but you know what? We do need to hook this into the track somewhere, don't we? Let's see, do we have any switches along? Yeah, we have switches along here. Okay. So we did make it doable. So we can go... I think we're going to need a different one to reach this, because we're not going to be able to... Whoops. We're not going to be able to do that. That's not going to work. So this is going to have to come up this way and hook in up here somewhere instead. But let's hook this one into here. So let's find our switch. There. Get this out of here too. Alright, and we're just going to hook this up to here. There we go. Perfect. And get rid of this stuff. See, it always gets in your way. That's like 90% of the time it takes to... 90% of the time it takes to do logging is because of that stupid mechanic. That you chop a tree down and then it falls right in your way and you can't... Yeah, I saw that. You thought I was going to miss that, didn't you? But yeah, you drop a tree down and it lands in your way. It's like, thanks. Thanks so much. Okay. Go this way. There we go. Alright, so we need to go out this way. And we're going to continue with our track. We're going to turn off the... whatchamacallit. Turn off... There we go. Turn off the precise thing. And now I can't see. Because we're going to want to come around. Let's see. Come around this way. Let's see if we can connect these two. Let's see what'll happen. What it'll do when we try to connect the two. See if it'll let us do it. So we're going to go like this. Ha-ha! Let's see what that does. And we're going to probably clear off trees. See? It's that, like, they jump into your way. You know, it's like when you're soldering, and no matter where you sit, the smoke always comes up in your face. See, we got a problem here. Slight problem here. So we're going to have to basically duplicate this track. We'll replicate the track, but we'll do the whatchamacallit. We'll raise it up a little bit. But this looks like a nice smooth. Yeah. It looks like a nice smooth trajectory. So we'll get the rest of this. We'll get this cleared out, and then we'll make the other track go across this. And it must be about time to end the episode because my voice is starting to quit too. It's stuck on the tree. Stuck on the stupid tree. Alright, let's try this again. Missed. There we go. Looks like we're through here. Okay. So, we want to go... We're coming out here. We're going here. And then what we want to do is we're going to go like this. Medium ballast. We're going to connect here. Can we do... We can't do a raised thing. Let's see what it'll do here. It won't let me. Why won't it let me? There we go. See, it still won't let me. Where's the end of this one? It's right over here, isn't it? Isn't this about where we ended it? No, I guess not. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to start on this end. We're going to start on this end. We're going to go like this. Start on that end. And now we're going to come up. 0.5. I think 0.5 will do it. And what happens if we turn that off? Ah, see, we can go back to that. Okay. 0.5. But then it doesn't... That's what we need to do, is right there. Perfect. That's what we needed to do. And then we can get rid of this track here. And then we can connect this one. We're going to have to use the medium. But this should connect it. This should be able to connect. And let's go like this. Is it? Of course it's not going to let us connect it now. Stupid thing. Okay. Let's come back this way then. We're going to do this end of it. This. Do we need to turn off? Yeah, we're going to turn off the precise. Why is it going so high up? It doesn't need to be that high up. Right? Alright, and then we'll try this again. Because this should be a pretty simple... And of course it's not going to take the same path we just cleared through all the trees. There. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to still have to clear some more trees. But I think we got it. Let's see what the other end looks like. Get rid of those. They got so much, they got like rocks on top of rocks. This is a lot smoother too, so this should be nice. If we're coming through here at high speed. It's a nice smooth turn. There we go. Did I get both of them? I think I got both of them. And then this. Okay. So it looks like we've got our track that goes all the way there. Let's see. Make sure those trees cleared. Yeah. I think we're good. Those make me paranoid. It's going to scare me every time I come through there. But yeah, I think we got it. So that's going to be it for episode 64. Join me in episode 65. Maybe I'll have a voice back by then. And yeah, we're going to bring all our stuff over. I think we need to get more lumber, don't we? No, we have all the things of lumber. We have lumber and we have pipes and we have oil. We're going to be able to bring over a load of stuff like on the first go. Awesome. But yeah, that's going to be it for episode 64. Join me in episode 65 and we'll see you then. Later.